Hey guys, I just want to do a quick reminder. I am an investor and wholesaler in the city of San Antonio, Austin, surrounding counties. So make sure if you have a deal that's a fixer-upper and needs a lot of work, make sure you send me a DM on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you can find me, and let me know so I can meet you. I could give you an offer on the property, and you can represent me and the seller for 6%, or if you're a wholesaler, I can buy it from you and you can make a fee. I just wanted to give you that reminder, guys, because we are buying heavy. We're closing 10 to 20 deals every single month, and I'm also looking for my personal portfolio. All right guys, so send me a DM and let's link. Hey guys, today I got a really cool video for y'all. So I'm with Ty right here, top producing realtor in the city, 23 years old, making 30K in 1 month. If that's exciting to you and you want to know what it takes to be a top producing realtor in today's market, this video is for you. Come on, let's walk this house. Yo, this is sick, bro. All right, Tylen, so you're 23 years old, bro.
Yes, sir.
And you're killing the game. So like, tell me, what do you think are you doing differently to make you so successful at this age?
I would definitely say building a personal brand. Definitely like just standing out, providing as much value as possible, promoting everything that I'm doing on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and then also just letting everyone that I know that I'm a real estate agent. And if they know anyone who's looking to buy or sell, I'd love to take care of them.
Gotcha. So this house right here, man, it's like a new build. We're like on the east side of town.
Yes, sir.
So how much is this house right here?
This right here is $399. We do have to take into consideration location. We're on the east side of downtown, so you have the Pearl, less than 5 minutes away, the Riverwalk, the Alamo Dome, and the AT&T Center. So the land alone is already a premium, and then this kind of home right here just adds that extra charm to it. So right now it's priced at $399.
Yeah, $399. So for the viewers that are watching this, that they're trying to be a real estate agent, how does that work? So if you find a buyer for this for $399, you put a contract, how much would you get paid?
So usually all commissions are negotiable, but right now average throughout San Antonio is about 3% to about 5%. But something like this would pay you out 3% of the purchase price.
So what does that look like? 3% of $399?
Looking at like about maybe
12
grand. Yeah, like 12 grand.
12 grand.
Yeah,
so if you find a buyer for this house, you can make $12,000 in one check.
Yes, sir.
Damn, that doesn't take many to get 30.
Nah, it doesn't.
So how does that work? And then you have your broker fees, right?
Yes, sir. So you have your broker fees. If I'm a realtor, I like to put money away for taxes. I know some realtors, they don't really take that into consideration. So like after broker fees and taxes, you're looking at about like $8,500, $9 grand.
Okay. So guys, how does that sound to you? That's a big check, and that's how you make money as a realtor. You find buyers, or you could find somebody that's selling the house. Either way, and you make 3%. Like you said, though, it's always negotiable, right? So, sometimes as listing agents, they'll want, investors usually want to, pay a little bit less, and, everything's negotiable. But guys, if you're getting value from this, make sure you drop a comment, you like it, you share it with your friends, because we're just getting started.
Let's go.
Let's check out this house. Let's get some B-roll. This shit's fucking sick, bro. 2-story. What's the square footage?
This right here is about 1,500 square feet.
It's 1,200 square feet?
About 1,500.
Oh, 15?
A lot of out-of-staters are moving out here, bro. People from Austin, LA, Dallas.
Yeah, no, this is nice, bro. So breaking down that big month you just had, man. Like, what did that consist of?
Man, so everything that shows up now usually happens 90 days before. So it was a lot of calling, promoting, being on social media, putting my face out there. If you're not behind the camera, you're not gonna make a lot of money. So 90 days prior, I was putting my face on the camera, calling friends, calling family, and it showed up 90 days after. And that's how it was able to happen, that biggest month in real estate yet.
Yeah, how does that feel, man, being at such a young age?
It feels good, man. 23 years old. Shout out to God, shout out to my mentor, shout out to, my soon-to-be wife in the background cheering me on, supporting me, and feels great, man, for sure. All
right, so like if you could give the viewers some marketing tips, if you're just getting started in real estate, right? You're brand new, you just got your license. Like first of all, what brokerage should they look for? Do you have any tips on that?
Your brokerage doesn't matter, to be honest. It really matters about you. No one cares if you work for Keller Williams, EXP, Real. people only care about you and your brand and the value that you provide. But if you're looking to get started, man, reach out to me. JR will put my number right here, and ask me some questions, and we'll get you started. But the number one thing I can give you is learn how to be a good marketer, learn how to brand yourself and build that brand, because things like Nike, Adidas, they're able to charge, $150 per every shoe they make, compared to the same shoe at Payless, they're charging $20. It's all about your brand.
Because real estate's tough.
It is.
I mean, you're talking about all commissions.
Yeah.
If you don't sell, you don't eat.
Nope.
And that's where a lot of people, they don't like that. And it's hard, to have that type of responsibility. So, guys, if you're watching this, just know that, sales is all commissions. If you make no sales, you make no money. And deals do fall apart.
Yep.
There's a lot of because you're pretty much an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of ups and downs that go with this business.
Yeah.
So definitely make sure you know what you're getting into, right? Like if you got responsibilities like kids and, a family and mortgage and car payments, make sure you know what you're getting into. All right. So, because it's not for everybody. But if you think you can do it, there's a lot of upside in this business.
Yeah, definitely make sure you have some money saved, put away. You may not make a paycheck for your first 6 to 12 months, just to be honest.
And that's a lot, guys. So if you think you could do that, 6 to 12 months without a check, that's crazy, right? So just keep that in mind. You got another house we can go look at?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, let's go check it out. All right, so Ty, for the viewers, man, let's say I'm a buyer. How would you sell me this house? Give me like a walkthrough of how you would do that.
Okay, cool. So I wouldn't sell you. I'd give you all the benefits, all the features of the home, and the home would pretty much sell itself.
Gotcha.
But let's go ahead and walk through. So as you can see, you're gonna have the tongue and groove right here.
Cedar?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right when you walk in, concrete stained floors, open layout. So whenever you have family come over, tons of space. You're not too, close to each other. You get that modern feel. But I mean, this is where the magic happens, right? You got your kitchen right here. You got your quart countertops with your balloon light fixtures. Just definitely makes it more modern. You have a lot of upgrades. Let's check out that primary suite though.
I like it. Very modern.
So as you can see, very wide primary suite right here. You got your 10-foot ceilings with your LED light fixtures, very modern. Got tons of upgrades, and the location very close to downtown, the Riverwalk, the Pearl. So you're a young guy, man, so you're definitely gonna love the location. Tons of nightlife and activities to do.
Right by the AT&T Center.
Yes, sir. Watch the Spurs games. Man. You're gonna get the dual sinks right here, so you don't gotta fight over sink and all of that. You got your stand-up shower with the towel backsplash all the way to the ceiling. Okay.
So I noticed you did say, first of all, I wouldn't sell them.
Yeah.
And why do you say that?
Because the home sells itself, man. We're in real estate. We're selling homes at the end of the day, and we don't really have to sell ourselves. The home sells itself. We just got to be professional, courteous, on time, be professional, the service, and the home's going to sell itself.
Gotcha.
This is the American dream, baby.
Yep, it's true. So this is the master right here. How many bedrooms is this?
This is a 3-bedroom.
3-bedroom. So tell me a little bit about the dress code as a realtor, because everybody knows the realtors dress sharp.
Yeah, so as a matter of fact, talking about that, I actually just got another client yesterday, right? They called me, they said, hey, we just fired our realtor. He showed us the home in pajamas and
oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, pajamas and flip-flops. And I was like, wow, man, are you kidding me? Because just the level of professionalism you need to show to your clients that you actually care and that you're on top of what you do. It's everything. The way you dress is very important, especially if you're young. Especially if you're young.
So what do you recommend?
Man, you don't always have to be in a suit and tie every day. You can, wear some jeans, a nice polo shirt that represents your company, and just make sure, you're groomed, have a nice haircut, some nice shoes on. That's it, man. You don't got to do it too over the board. Just make sure you look good. People are only going to take you as serious as you take yourself.
What, did you always want to be a realtor? Did you know you wanted to be a realtor?
No, I didn't. But to be honest, I always wanted to be in real estate.
You always wanted to be in real estate?
Yeah, I've always wanted to be in real estate.
Since like how old?
Probably since I was about to enter into college. I told my mom I wanted to be, do something in real estate. She was like, you don't have to go to school to be in real estate. And I was like, you don't? In the back of my mind, but I still went. Yeah.
What do you mean? Like you went to college?
Yeah, so I went to college. I didn't finish though. I did go to college, but my mom was, with me before I actually decided to enroll into that college. We took a tour, and she told me you don't got to do school to be into real estate. So yeah.
Wait, but like you're talking about like community college? They have real estate classes?
No, yeah, like a university school.
Really?
Yeah, 4-year college campus.
That's interesting. Because I did go to school, but I went to like Champion School of Realty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get my, and bro, just for your viewers, it took me 6 tries to pass the real estate exam. I wasn't very good at it. And the funny thing is, I don't use any of that stuff. I don't even like longitude, latitude, all this crazy stuff. Like you don't need any of that. It's equivalent to me of like learning algebra and like trigonometry and stuff, like all useless. But anyways, so then, okay, so you were what, in high school when you decided you want to get in realtor? Be a realtor?
Yeah.
Okay. And so how old were you when you first got your license?
I was 21. I had just turned 21.
You just turned 21?
Yeah.
So you've been in it for 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years going on 3 now.
Okay, and talk to me about your first year. How did that go?
Man, my first year, I would definitely say it was a learning experience. The leaders that were in my corner were definitely like 100% a huge help. If I didn't have them, man, I don't know where I'd be for sure.
So have you been with the Synergy since the jump?
Yeah, since the jump, man.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah, since the jump.
I really like the group. I like Frank.
Yeah.
I like everything that they're doing there. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
So like, what are like, you're in your first year. How long did it take you to get your first deal?
So I wrote my first, I was calling for sell-by owners, and I actually got my first listing, quote unquote, my very first month. I was calling tons of people every day. It sucks though, but it was a learning experience. She ended up using a different realtor. And then my second month, I wrote up a new build, but that took about a year to complete. So my first actual check took 4 months.
Took 4 months?
Yeah, my first actual check in my bank account, 4 months.
Okay. So that's a long time.
Yeah.
So what did you do in those 4 months for money?
Man, so I had a good savings account saved up, man. In the beginning, I didn't really want to tell anyone because, pride comes into the play. So I would do anything to make money. I would DoorDash, I would do Uber Eats, and that's how I actually got by. And I don't recommend this to anyone, but I had like about 7 credit cards. I didn't overmax them, but what I would do is I would spend 1 month on one credit card, and then at the end of that month, I would dispute it. And then the second month, dispute that credit card. And I don't recommend that, but man, I had to do what I had to do.
Dang, that's reality. I appreciate the honesty.
For sure.
So how did that work? Would they waive the
They would. The
whole thing?
Yeah, they would waive the whole thing, man.
Oh shit, what would you dispute?
I would dispute, food. I would dispute, going out from time to time, having some activities. And
what would you say was stolen or something?
Bro, so, thank goodness, on the credit card app, they would just allow you just to press dispute. And if it looked legit, they would say, okay, cool, like
it's out.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, this is what you get on the Clutch Show, real shit.
Yeah.
So, because I've told y'all my story and how, I never did anything illegal. I never harmed nobody. I never stole from anybody, anything like that. But this is the realities. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is cool because, like, this is part of life and this is a part of the struggle. This is part of the success. This is the truth, right? So, like, if you're gonna get into sales, just know, like, the first few months are hard, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Like he said, because of pride, I didn't tell nobody, but I was Ubering this and that, right? Because you don't really want to admit that when you're coming up, but it's the realities. If you really want the success, you're going to make no excuses and you're going to make it happen.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So, do you remember your first deal?
My first deal, man, God is amazing. A client called me from Hawaii. They're a retired military. They said, hey, we want to buy cash. We want to live in Stone Oak. I was like, Stone Oak, first deal, paying cash. I was like, okay, let's get it done. This probably took about 30 days. We found them a home. They loved it. It was $535,000. They paid cash. And this was like at the peak of the market where people were paying over and bidding wars and all of that. So it was my first opportunity to learn. But we ended up closing on that one 14 days after we found them a home because they were paying cash. And it was just an amazing feeling. They didn't know this was my first deal. I didn't really want them to know either. Like, it's gonna kind of like sway them away. Like, wait, this is your first deal. We're paying cash.
And so, what was that check look like? That commission check? What did that look like?
Man, that came out to about $12,500.
Ooh. Damn.
And man, it was just an amazing feeling. I was like, okay, now I'm back on my feet. Now, like, let's go ahead and dominate. Yeah.
That's a game changer,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
$12,000 in one check.
In one check.
But you gotta be smart with it.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So tell me, how did you, what was your plan with that? How did you budget that out?
Yeah, so I put money away for taxes. I put money away for just like straight savings, and then I only give myself like a couple thousand, maybe like 2,500 in my checkings, and this is like my spending money. The rest went to my savings, and I just kept doing that, and just my savings kept growing and growing and growing, and then, you know, by the grace of God, me and my fiance were able to purchase our home.
Oh, congrats,
Yeah,
bro.
for
So,
sure.
so it was taxes. What else?
Taxes, savings, emergency account too. Just in case everything failed, you know, had an emergency account, and then checkings.
Checking.
But I didn't put my savings under savings. I put it under investment. Yeah.
So every check you did this.
Yes, every check.
And so it just keeps building and building.
Yes.
All right, guys. So one thing super important that he said was taxes. All right, that's very important. When you're in sales, you get the full commission, but just know that's not all yours. And as your commissions grow, you're gonna owe more and more to the IRS. And Uncle Sam doesn't play about his money, so that's super important to have like some sort of account where you don't touch it. And that's just for taxes. You can pay quarterly. You can do different things. For instance, for me, I have different accounts. So of course, taxes. A big thing for me is I tithe. 10% of my earnings, I give it away. I don't necessarily give it to the church, but I give it away to different people in need, right? Could be family, friends, whatever. I also have like a coaching account, a branding account. I have marketing for law, right? Like attorneys. And, you know, I have a splurge account, all sorts of stuff. So it's super important that, you know, you have stuff like this. You don't have to do it to the extreme like me, right? But it's important that you put some money to the side for certain things. I'm kind of to the extreme with it, but it makes me feel comfortable. I'm kind of like weird with it. But
I need to get on that level, man. I need a marketing account and all of that.
Yeah. So it does come in, it helps a lot. So that's big, man. So what is your future look like, man? Like, what are you gonna be an investor?
Yeah, man, that's the goal. And you know, Frank, you know, who's my team lead, my supervisor, and even Adam, I'm not sure if you met him yet, but you know, they both invest in real estate. They got rentals. They do, you know, fix and flips. They do all of that, man. So I'm in a good circle, and that's my plan. You know, to get bigger and bigger and bigger with real estate as a whole.
Gotcha. So what do you want to do? Like building?
I want to do everything, man. I want to have long-term rentals. I want to have Airbnbs. I also want to flip and, you know, do all of that stuff, man. Even get into commercial, like owning commercial strips and having businesses, you know, lease from me, and they do business out of there. For sure, I want to do all of that.
And I think you can, man. You're super young in this business, and you know you got a whole future ahead of you.
Appreciate that.
You know what I mean? You're super young, man. So like for the viewers that are watching, what's some tips you could give them for, you know, getting started on their journey?
Man, number one, go to school, pass your test. It's not hard school. You don't use it, you know, in the future. It's all legalities. But then number two, learn how to market yourself. Learn how to build a personal brand. Like I said earlier, Adidas is able to charge $150 per sneaker because of their brand, and you have that same shoe at Payless that's, you know, marketed at $20 a shoe. So build your brand, make sure you join a team, and make sure they are at where you want to be at in life, and learn from them, and just stay grounded, because you're gonna start achieving success. And you know, once you get a big head and you start getting a huge ego and you start getting pride, it'll definitely get took from you fast. It just as quick as you got it. So stay grounded and stay humble.
Man, that's great advice. So like I'm a big believer in that. I'm attracted to people that are humble as well. Don't get big headed. And I can see that in you. And guys, because like you said, like it's all about, I say that I got here by the grace of God, because like, you know, you gotta, you know, meet the right people, find the right niche, and a lot of things gotta go your way. So I agree with that advice. For the viewers that are watching that want to get a hold of you, man, where can they find you?
Man, you can find me on Instagram at realtor.ty.
There you go. TikTok?
Yes, sir. TikTok, Tylen Taylor.
Cool, guys. Well, guys, I hope y'all like this episode. This is an up-and-coming realtor and investor in the space. You know, definitely follow him. He gives good advice, good tips on, you know, how to be successful in this space. And like I said, guys, I hope y'all like it. Drop some comments, drop some likes, share it with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Stay clutch.
Let's go.